afternoon, guys, and welcome to another episode of Motor Day. Horsies. Some more horsies and a bird. He's got his head to the defense. Today, just gone out for a little bit of a cruise. Got hit with some really bad news earlier on this morning. That I've got to think over really quickly and think about what I want to do. But yeah, so I just thought I'd go for a little bit of a cruise out to Seaforth, and you know, everyone knows that riding is a really good way to clear your head, so we're just gonna do that. Yeah! Sorry about not uploading videos. I know it's been at least 2 months since our last upload, but trust me, I've got heaps of stuff backed up. Like, I'm gonna upload this first and then upload all my old shit. So I'm gonna upload this piece first and then everything else. So I've got stuff from the day after Australia Day all the way up to current. Oh, my hand. Yeah, I just got the bike redone, like rejetted and all this other bullshit. And I don't know why, but they put a bigger jet in it. Like, I already had a pretty big jet in this bike, and they've just upgraded it now to a 510 jet. I don't know why they've done that, because now the bike sounds like it's got too much brap, like way too much noise. It sounds like it's just going to blow gasket after gasket, and that ain't going to be fun if that keeps happening. Wore my wet weather gear today. Might rain, might not. That's why I'm taking the back way, full of dirt roads. So yeah, I tried for the army a couple of weeks ago now, and I was doing really well. I've tried it once before, and the shrink is where I failed at again, but sort of the shrink but not the shrink, because he passed me on to the next level of testing, which is your defense interview. And what that is about is that you've got 3 subjects that you can pick, or 3 jobs you can choose from, 3 preferences. And I chose, what did I choose? Surveillance aircraft operator, armoured cavalry, because it just changed, and unit quartermaster. And what happened there is I did the defense interview again. Basically, if they tell you to do something, do it the first time. Don't wait a couple of years like I did and think you can sneak back in and they won't notice that you didn't do anything, because they will. That's exactly where I went wrong. I just did nothing. Got a different job, got a couple of other licenses, but other than that, none of that contributed. So they don't care about that sort of crap. So my fault, obviously. I feel pretty retarded, because I had the opportunity at the time to do a TAFE course and I didn't. So now I've got to do that all over again, which isn't too bad. But it wasn't the shrink I failed at this time. He passed me on to the next level, which is the defense interview, like I said before. And I did really well at that, but the psychologist said that he had 2 highlighted options, or highlighted red flags, that he said he needed to be addressed, but it was up to the defense interviewer to put me through or not. And she said that I did really well, but she didn't want to put me through because of the red flags that I had. Those red flags, well, I don't really see how they're red flags. The psychologist asked me how many friends do I hang out with on a regular basis, and I said 2. There's only 2 that I hang out with almost every day, and there's, you know, I didn't really say much about the other friends because he never asked me about them. But I should have just said that there's 2 that I hang out with every day, and, you know, I'll need more hands and more feet to count the rest. So they want me to do team sport and volunteering to show that I can, what's the bloody word I'm thinking of? To show me that I work with people and that I've got good interactive skills, which is retarded. Because I've got awesome interactive skills. Everyone that I hang around with likes me. Or at least I hope that's exactly what they want. That's fun. Or at least I hope that's what they think. But yeah, so I'm heading out to Seaforth to see the other friend. And then the other thing they want me to do is to do a TAFE course to show that I can learn in a fast-paced learning environment, which I reckon's also semi-retarded, because I work in a kitchen, and if that's not working in a and learning in a high-paced environment, I honestly do not know what is. I don't know if any of you guys have either worked in a commercial kitchen or work in a commercial kitchen, but that's exactly what they told me, and that's just silly. So now I've got to call them up and say if I do all this extra stuff, because it's a lot of money to do a Cert 2 or 3 TAFE, to like 3 grand for a Cert 2 and 4 to 5 grand for a Cert 3, depending on what one you want to do. And so I've got to call them up just to make sure that if I do it, if there's a good chance that I'll get in. Because if they say, oh, maybe, maybe not, maybe, I don't know. If they say maybe or possibly, I'll say nah, fuck it, no point. It needs to be a definite yes that you will refer me. Because I know it's not up to them to let me in, but it's up to them to refer me for my job. So if I can get at least two referrals, I'll be happy. Because the psychologist said that he doesn't think I should be in a frontline position, which I reckon's retarded. Whether or not he doesn't think that I'll be able to cope psychologically, new word of the day, psychologically, mental wise, I don't know. Ain't no one here. I'll sneak off. Heaps louder than it should. I don't know. I'm not a mechanic, so I don't know. All I know is that one of my friends is angry that they put a bigger jet in it, because he's just like, no, that's not how it happens. So if he and he built his bike, so if he sort of turned his nose up at it, maybe there's something a bit foul, something wrong. Also guys, remember to like and subscribe, please, because I'm with you guys for another 12 months. So I was doing all of that military stuff in the background, that's why there wasn't any video uploads, because I was just focusing on that. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to abandon you. But yeah, so that's exactly what happened. I wasn't saying anything before because I didn't really want work colleagues or, you know, any of that finding out, because, you know, I'll lose hours or I might lose my job if that's the case, because they might want to find someone new if I'm leaving. So that's why I kept it all hush-hush. But now that it's over and done with for another 12 months, I can open it up to you guys. So, yeah, that's exactly what's happened, and I thought that I'd let you guys know, because you being the viewers deserve to know why no content was uploaded. But trust me, I've done heaps of filming. Like, I just haven't done any editing, because I've done heaps of writing, just no editing. Because on my days off and stuff, I'd go to the gym, do a bit of research, do a bit of paperwork and study, and then I'd go for a ride, because that was all really stressful. So yeah, so now I'm back for another year, so get keen. I went for a cruise with, I don't know what group I went for a cruise with, I think it was just like a random group, the other night, with all their cars and stuff. So I think it was Curtis Moffat or something like that, Curtis Moffat. You, my friend, let me know, and I'll start coming out to more and more cruises. I'll let you know that I've uploaded this so you can watch it and whatnot, but I'm now gonna, when I get home, edit that cruise video and this video, and I'll make that available for you for free. For free. What's free? It means you don't have to pay for it. Look, it's starting to rain. Starting to rain. So yeah, so I'll do that when I get home. Righto guys, that's me. Remember to like, subscribe, comment what you want to see, because if I don't know what you want to see, well then there is nothing I can do about it. Righto guys, Have a good one, and I'll see you in a couple of days' time. Peace out.